Hey, I'm Erica Olson, and on this Music Minute, we are lucky to have with us the band SWIMM. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Thank you.
You've got a residency here at the Echo. Awesome. It's like a breeding ground for great music. So tell us about the reaction when they came to you saying, will you do this?
Yeah, it was definitely like a mini dream come true, I think, for both of us, just because, like I mentioned, this was the first time I ever visited LA, like 8 years ago or so. I came to a show here. It was my first show I ever saw in LA. And so since then, over the years, I've seen multiple bands I looked up to have residencies and whatnot. So I mean, to get offered the residency was like instantly just like, holy moly.
And dreams. I had words about youth and electric streets. I was a helpless fool. I didn't know what to believe, and I brought it to you, but I was fast asleep.
About the song you're performing on Music Minute.
Belly. That song I wrote kind of with 3 different people that I'm really close to in mind. The common thread, it's people that I think have outstanding potential and don't use it, mostly due to some sort of vice.
Describe your sound.
It's definitely kind of rhythmic and kind of dancey. Sound-wise, it can kind of vary from like singer-songwriter, still like kind of groovy singer-songwriter stuff, to more like bigger, expansive, like psychedelic type stuff too. I know that's kind of a non-answer, but
no, it works. I'm with you.
We keep it interesting. We try to.
Now you're back in the studio recording another album from what I understand. So can you give us a little hint as to what juices are flowing into this one?
Yeah. So let me just warm up. I'm just kidding.
I'd love that.
Yeah. It's all a cappella. No, it's like, I think it's kind of building off the same elements as the EP, taking a lot of influence from living in LA and being so close to so many different things. Like, you know, I mean, you live like 10 minutes from Skid Row and 10 minutes from Hollywood, and that's like a wild juxtaposition to like be getting banged over the head with all the time. So it's taking elements from that and sort of, I don't know, hopefully being even, well, I don't want to sound cheeseball, but hopefully being bolder and like choices and moves sonically and lyrically.
Tell us a little bit about this SWIMM zine that you're doing. There's a lot of art going into this. It sounds very cool.
We started doing them when we moved here. So like for the last 2 years, we've been making them, and it's basically like there's gonna be 4 volumes now, kind of one each week of the residency. And we've had them like at the parties that we throw at the Cube as sort of like something extra. And for the most part, it's a collaboration of essays or silly drawings that I do and an artist that I really appreciate. And usually I'm lucky enough for it to be my good friend. So yeah, the first one was with an artist from here named Matea Perota. She just had like an exhibition at the Mama Gallery like a month ago. And the next one was with our roommate, neighbor guy that lives in the Cube named Brandon Lomax. And the next one was with Josiah Lloyd. And it's just, the next one is actually that thing that you see over there. It's like the fake fan mail edition. So it's basically just different silly characters that I cultivated from dust into loving SWIMM.